Indianapolis Prize for Animal Conservation goes to the protector of the penguins. Wait till you see the car that Tony Kanaan drives when he's not on the track. And as we take a live look at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, it is quiet and thankfully dry, and it looks to be that way tomorrow. So hopefully we will get some laps in. Welcome inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studio. So it ended up being a washout. We didn't get much rain today, but enough to scrub the practice.
Yeah, because we can't have any when they're on the oval. So it was just enough this morning that even when we had a little dry time in the middle, it wasn't enough before the rain returned this afternoon. So it was kind of a, we'll say a washout.
It was a washout.
No laps out at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That does change the next couple of days. Hazy sunshine in the forecast Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to call it hazy just because the sky may at times, or the sun may look a little dim because of some smoke from wildfires that are in Canada now. We've got a northeast wind that will start to come our way, and that may drag down a little bit of that smoke. So just don't be surprised if it looks a little hazy to you over the next couple of days. But it is going to be dry and it is going to be mild. 50s to start tomorrow. Will be in the 60s by noon. Low 70s tomorrow. Mid-70s on Thursday, and then all eyes will be on Fast Friday because that's also our next rain chance. So if this timeline verifies, we're going to encourage them to run as many laps as they can early in the day because it looks to be late afternoon, early evening that we get that returning rain chance in here. Yeah. We'll continue to fine-tune the timeline, but right now, plenty of laps tomorrow, plenty of laps Thursday, and should get a fair amount in on Fast Friday as well. And qualifications this weekend look pretty good. Yeah, all indications are that weather system's going to be in and out of here, and we're back into sunshine Saturday and Sunday. Beautiful. Yeah. All right, we're excited about that. Couple of stories we want to set you up for on 13 News at 11. Rachel Krause taking a look at potential changes to Title IX, and Emily Longnecker is looking at big changes for IPS. A couple of the big stories that we're going to show you tonight on 13 News at 11. All right. So as part of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway coverage that you're going to get exclusively on Channel 13, you get race expert Tony Kanaan, and we love the 2013 Indy 500 champion around here. And in fact, recently he made a donut run here to Channel 13, and you ought to see his car. Dave Calabro has that story for us.
It is finally here. May is here. Dave Calabro hanging out with Tony Kanaan, the 2013 champion. Winners drink milk, partner.
Cheers, mate.
What do you think? You ready to go this month?
Ready to go. Excited to be here with you guys. A little emotional. It's my last one, but I mean, the weather's good. Hopefully it's going to hold, and we're going to have a great month.
I like it. You got a cool little car behind us. Do you think we should take this car for a ride, maybe?
I mean, that's the only thing I can take it for a ride this month. It's anything even close to what I drive. So yeah, let's take it for a spin.
So what goes well with milk?
Donuts.
Donuts! Let's go get some donuts.
Yes.
Is this your car for the month?
This is my ride for the month. Of course, McLaren, what they did a replica. They replicate my paint scheme of my race car on my McLaren. So actually all the guys, well, we cannot do a launch here because we have a problem.
There will be no launch. There's a Speedway policeman right next to it. There it is, the world famous Long's Donuts. How'd I get out? Pull this?
Pull. Here you pull. Up. Now go with your elbow. Elbow up.
Elbow up.
Elbow up.
Oh!
Come on, man.
All right, what's your favorite?
I like the cherry Danish. I like the little flavor. It's not a donut, but donut itself, I have to say, you can't go wrong with the chocolate dip.
You like the chocolate?
Yeah, oh yeah, like heavy with espresso and a little bit of milk.
I'm gonna need a nap after this shoot. All right, time to go make a DoorDash 13 delivery. How much is this car if I want to go buy it today?
200 something.
$200,000?
Guys, we're not speeding, by the way. We're still at the speed limit. It just accelerates from 0 to 45 a little quicker than other cars.
Can I help you?
The new employee, Tony Kanaan.
Tony who?
Somebody ordered donuts, so I came to deliver. All right, guys.
Donut delivery. Surprise!
Thank you very much. See you guys.
I expect those all to be consumed.
They better be. I mean, we spent a lot of money on those.
Tony Kanaan, you're going to see a lot of Tony over on Channel 13 all month as we get ready for the 107th running of the Indianapolis 500. Donuts from Tony Kanaan, that's a good day.
Yeah, delivered in that fancy car, 200
nice.
and something.
Yeah, $200,000 car.
Woo!
Can you imagine driving around
No, I would be so
Speedway
nervous.
and you look over and Tony Kanaan's,
Yeah.
you're like, hey, wait, it's Tony Kanaan.
Yeah, I love the wrap they did on it to match
pretty
his car
cool.
and colors. It's
I
great.
love that. All right, so we love the 500. Do you love penguins? I hope you do, because the Indianapolis Prize today announced the winner of what is known as the world's biggest animal conservation award. And today we found out it is the protector of penguins. His name is Pablo. Want to introduce him to you. Pablo Borboroglu has spent most of his life protecting penguins.
I've been called the lawyer of the penguin, the defender of the penguin.
His fascination with penguins began with his grandmother in Argentina.
And when I was a small boy, she used to tell me those amazing stories of her visits to see the penguins. And that's how she connected me to nature.
Pablo says half of the 18 penguin species are threatened by climate change, fisheries, oil pollution, and plastics in the ocean. But the emotional connection that people have with penguins have helped Pablo protect 32 million acres of ocean and coastal habitat.
So when we protect penguin habitats, since penguins use up vast areas of the ocean and inland, we protect hundreds and thousands of other species that coexist with the penguins.
Pablo told me winning the Indianapolis Prize will help continue his conservation efforts. He encourages all of us to protect the planet.
We are almost 8 billion people on the planet. And if we make only one action to avoid only one piece of plastic today, it will be a huge difference by the end of the day.
Pablo told me that winning this $250,000, this Indianapolis Prize, is really going to help him open political doors around the world, because it is such a prestigious award. So when he's trying to advocate on the Penguins' behalf, no matter where it is in the world, being able to say that you are the winner of the Indianapolis Prize will open doors and bring a lot of credibility to his work. And what I've learned about talking to all of these conservationists, all of the finalists for the Indianapolis Prize, when you save and you protect one animal, you're saving a lot of other species, whether it's in the forest with chimpanzees or in the ocean with penguins. When you protect the habitat that they're in, you're protecting hundreds of other species. And so, because a lot of us have emotional connections with penguins, we see them at the Indianapolis Zoo, we want to help. And so if we can cut down on using plastics, which is what Pablo is saying, that's something that all of us can do here in Indianapolis.
Well, and it's interesting because you don't really think about it, but they're all dependent on a similar habitat.
That's for sure.
And oftentimes dependent on each other.
That's for sure.
So
Yep.
it's great that, that this still exists and that they're, continuing to promote conservation and,
Exactly.
and the zoo doing a great job at that.
There'll be a big gala here in Indianapolis in September. We'll continue to cover that as our official partner of the Indianapolis Prize. All right, let's see. Summer joining us saying, love penguins.
Yeah,
Ralph loves penguins. Let's see. We've got Glenn joining us tonight. We've got Tammy Sue with us. Glenn, we've got Mary from Lafayette. Mary loved the car, by the way,
sure,
that Tony was driving. Joyce says, love Long's Bakery. I mean, don't we all?
Yes.
They're really good.
They're really, really
Cash
good.
only.
We didn't get in on those donuts.
Well, yeah, as the evening staff, the donuts were long gone by the time that we showed up. Want to say hello to Teresa, saying evening friends. We've got Greg Miller joining us tonight. We've got Dan from Lafayette saying hello. Victoria joining us tonight, saying, so it will be dry tomorrow. Great news. And I think a lot of people feel the way Victoria does.
It will be dry tomorrow. It will be dry on Thursday. And a good part of Friday dry too. Friday is when we're back close to 80 degrees. And if TK wants to deliver pizza in that fancy car at night, we're all here till 11:30.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great to see Tony Kanaan show up with a couple of pies? So if you are heading to the track tomorrow, gates open at 10. They do like a 5-minute deal with all the cars, some installation laps. Then they've got a rookie orientation that goes till noon, and then noon to 6 is the practice time for all drivers. And it sounds like it's going to be a really nice day tomorrow.
Comfortable temperatures, low humidity, dry conditions, light winds. We should have some pretty fast speeds tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be great. All right, thank you so much for joining us here at 10 o'clock. Angela and I will be back with you tonight in about 50 minutes over on Channel 13. We'll see you then. Good night.